Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, guys, my name's Kerry. If you've been here before, you know my name, you know the drill. So Leo, we're going to do what are you doing up at this hour? Or is it like already morning for you? I feel like it's too early in the morning for you guys in the States to be up. I was actually kind of hoping to, well, not that I mind, right? Not that I mind if my beautiful States viewers are here, but I thought I'd just come on at a different time of day for my side of the world too, because obviously every time I'm live, it's the middle of the day. So yeah, just trying something new, babes. Trying something new, you know. I've got my cup of peppermint tea here. I'm inside. I was in my bathrobe before. I thought I'd better take that off, but it is getting freezing here. Oh wow, you work night shift, yeah. Well, hey, at least you got some entertainment for the for the night. If that's what you want, entertainment, or if this is entertaining for you, I don't know. But again, guys, if you are new to the channel, all the details that you guys need about me, the channel, yada yada yada, will be in the description box below. If anybody would like to book a personal private read, details for that are below also. For pre-recorded reads, the easiest way to book would be to go through the Etsy store. All right, so that's the easiest way to book for pre-recorded reads. There's a whole bunch up there that you guys can choose from, including a copy of my super awesome Chaos Before Cosmos Oracle deck, which is based on, well, it's got the Greek alphabet in there. It's got the 12 gods of Olympus and a whole bunch of iconic Greek words. So if you're into something a little bit different that you guys haven't seen before or used before, it's a good deck for both beginners and you know, people that are experienced in reading. All right, so you can utilize it with tarot, without, however you want to use it. Okay, there's no rules to my oracle deck either. Once they become yours, that's your tool to use how you guys see fit. All right, Leo, let's get into this reading. All right, so this is going to be Leo versus all 12 signs. So we're going to go through sign by sign. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each sign. They're going to be quite short and brief, just for a bit of an energy check-in on Leo dealing with all the signs and where we're at with that. And we'll go from there. So I'm just going to obviously take note of my timestamp. So we're going to start off with Aries. Okay, so... And sorry, guys, if me smashing the cards on the table is really loud. Actually, I might unplug the mic. And then that way you guys won't get so much of the impact of me shuffling these cards on the table. I feel like I'm making too much noise on this table, right, with all these charms hanging off everywhere. All right, woman, you make enough noise, right? All right, Leo dealing with Aries, all right? So my Leos who've been dealing with Aries, past, present, future, whichever you're wanting to kind of know about. All right, for Leo dealing with Aries, show me, Spirit, the recent past here. Okay, one card, thank you. Okay. Got the Four of Cups in reverse here. I'm going to ask for one more there. What have we got going on here? So I'm asking about the recent past. So just need a little bit more, Spirit. What's this Four of Cups in reverse about? Jesus, give me three, thank you. Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So, Leo, you could be dealing with somebody that feels conflicted. I'm going to say conflicted about something, okay? Someone's been left out here in the cold with that Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. I feel like there's some sort of argument here, maybe when it comes to do with someone's happiness. Now, this could be about your happiness. So I feel like in the past, maybe something was overlooked where somebody's now no longer overlooking what makes this person, what makes Aries happy. I feel like Aries in particular is starting to see, okay, that I'm going to say in the past, they may have missed an opportunity with you, Leo, right? But they're seeing now, right, where their wish fulfillment lies. Okay, this person is definitely having some sort of conflict. This person could be struggling financially as well, all right? So penny pinching at the moment too could be a thing that Aries is dealing with, or the Aries that you're connected to is dealing with. There's something also here that's very, very tricky, right? So see all those complications with all those strings. So this person could be tied into something as well, which is complicating this person's finances. Okay. How does Aries feel about Leo? How does Aries feel about Leo? How does Aries feel about Leo, Spirit? Okay, Four of Swords. So I'm going to say this person feels peaceful, okay? This person could also be contemplating at the moment as well, but I feel like there's a sense of peace that this person gets from your energy, Leo, all right? So there's something that feels, again, restful about this person's energy when they're around you. So I don't know, you could bring a lot of peace to an Aries. Doesn't matter whether it's masculine, feminine. I'm not reading obviously for gender specifics. How does Leo feel about Aries? Four of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Cups. So I feel like Leo, you feel like whatever this situation was, it didn't lead to the situation, right, that you would have hoped for. Okay, Leo, you might have felt like this was some sort of false contract as well with this person. What's going to be the next move that Aries makes towards Leo? Ace of Wands, right? So somebody's getting some sort of new spark here, right? So something could be reigniting here for you and Aries if you've been dealing with an Aries in the past, or this could be a new spark between you and an Aries as well, all right? So take that how that resonates. But I'm going to say, Leo, you're this offering of love, of romance, okay, didn't lead to stability, all right? What that did was quite the opposite. But this person, again, they're feeling this passion for you, this new spark for you, Leo. What actions does Aries plan to take towards Leo, if any? What actions they want to take? Yeah, nothing at the moment, all right? We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost 20 to 6 at nighttime here for me. So yeah, at the moment, this person isn't really putting in much effort, okay, with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person hasn't exactly, I'm going to say, mastered the art of dating, of connections, of anything, right? There's no work that's being put in here. So at the moment, Aries isn't doing a whole lot, okay? What's the potential outcome for Leo dealing with an Aries? Just seeing the Eight of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck too. So there's no communication here. There's no action here. Maybe contemplation, all right? Maybe Aries seeing, if you were connected to an Aries in the past, that, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? So this person, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Swords, baby. I'm going to say to you, Leo, dealing with an Aries is probably not going to be the most beneficial thing for you, okay? What's going to be Leo's advice then, all right, for Leo's dealing with Aries? I'm going to pull you one from my Oracle deck, all right? So, Spirit, what should Leo be focused on instead of Aries, all right? What should Leo be focused on instead of Aries? Making some sort of calculated moves to find that happiness, all right? So we've got calculated and equanimity. So, you know, this is about being able to decide on your happiness, all right? So I don't know if this situation, Leo, dealing with an Aries in the past has left you feeling a little bit unhappy, all right? But now it's time to just make the moves that are going to make you happy. And I would dare say with that outcome that the right move isn't going to be towards this person. But again, this person's not taking any action. So I don't think at this stage there's actually too much to worry about when it comes to Aries energy. All right, let's have a look. What's the timestamp there? We're going to timestamp. Oh, God, this should be juicy, all right? Leo dealing with Taurus, Spirit. Guys, if you're in here, you're enjoying the message, go ahead, double tap your screen. All right. What have we got going on with Leo dealing with Taurus? Okay. Taurus could be pretending that they are happier without you. Okay. So we've got loner here. So, and rehearsal with rehearsal. So I don't know, somebody could be pretending that they're happier without you. Okay. We've also got mind control out here, and buried alive is underneath that. So I don't know whether this person, Leo, this Taurus that you've been dealing with is trying to get you in your head about something, okay? So this Taurus could be trying to get you in your head about something, maybe trying to control a situation, control the way you feel about something, all right? I get a lot of control issues here. Let's go deeper. For Leo dealing with Taurus. All right, what do we got here going on with Leo dealing with Taurus? Oh, well, everything wants to fly out. Oh, Seven of Pentacles fell on the floor in the reverse. Okay, so Five of Cups. Okay, so somebody's feeling regretful about maybe something that was meant to be a long-term investment, all right? How's Taurus feeling towards Leo? How does Taurus feel towards Leo? The Moon. Leo, they feel like you're hiding something. Maybe you're hiding your feelings. This person maybe could be thinking that you're the one who's feeling lonely, and maybe you're hiding that you're feeling lonely. We've got the Star in reverse. So I don't know, Taurus could think that maybe you're hiding some shit, not really transforming. Don't know what they really think, right? Yeah, this person thinks, look at that, Strength in the reverse too under that, the Star in reverse. This person thinks you're weak, okay? This person thinks you're weak. This person thinks that maybe your transformation or whatever you've been saying, maybe you're full of a little bit of ish, right? And that you're hiding something, okay? Do I even need to ask how Leo feels about Taurus? Spirit's like, go on, ask it anyway, right? Show me, Spirit. How do my Leos, right? How do my Leos feel about Taurus? Yeah, maybe. Knight of Cups in reverse, right? Ain't no love here, right? Leo's like, back the fuck on up, right? What action, if any, Spirit, does Taurus plan on taking towards Leo, right? If anyone's dealing with a Taurus that isn't from their past, right? What action is Taurus planning on taking? Sun's in reverse here, so I don't know. I feel like Taurus is going to stay in the darkness, okay? Taurus could also be trying to hide, something from you as well, Leo, with the Sun in reverse. So this person could be trying to stay a little bit low key as well. Okay, I'm seeing 544 on the time there, so you could be seeing 544. Okay, that could be a clarification for somebody. What are you crazy chickens talking about? What's the outcome here when it comes to Leo dealing with Taurus? Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this could be a complete break in communication. There's no action, nothing moving forward, and this is under judgment. All right, so I feel like as well, Leo, you've made a firm and final decision. Can you girls speak English today? A firm and final decision, right, to cut communication with this person. All right, so I mean, we didn't expect that to go too far, did we, guys? All right, somebody missed that opportunity, though. I'm going to say with you, Leo, right, somebody missed their opportunity, right, when it comes to Taurus energy. So this could even be somebody that you met recently, too, that might have missed an opportunity with you guys as well. All right, let me get my pen there, and we're going to move on to... I'm going to move along after a tea sip, all right, after a sip of my peppermint tea. It's freaking so cold, man. Another 6 days I got to wait until they come look at my heating. So 6 more days of 5-degree nights with no heating. Thank you, Sarah. It's freshly washed. It's funny. I don't know why everyone always compliments my hair on the day that I wash it. Maybe I should just wash it every day. No, you can't do that. That would be bad for the oils. All right. If you guys, health tip 101, right? If you guys wash your hair every day and you find that your hair is getting oily, so I can go about anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks without having to actually wash it before it starts getting real greasy. So that's how you regulate the oil production in your scalp, is by like dragging that out. So if you actually over strip the oils from your hair, your scalp is going to overproduce oil. So, you know, just one of your little random fucking useless beauty tips, right? All right, I'm going to set that for 16 minutes for Leo dealing with Gemini. No, I don't even have a fire, nothing. The only fire, well, I've got a fire pit outside, but look, the studio has heating, but you guys have heard that Mack truck out there, right? It sounds like a fucking Mack truck out in the fucking studio. It does. It's so loud, and there's no insulation out there, so as soon as you turn the heating off in there, it just fucking freezes, right? It gets cold like straight away. So it's not even worth it. All right, what have we got going on for Leo dealing with Gemini? All right, show me what's happening here in the recent past. Oh, I'm going to take those back. It just fell out. Just fell out of my hand, right? Okay, that's why, because these are too big for my hands. Oh, what's going on there? Okay. Leo dealing with Gemini. Leo dealing with Gemini. Leo dealing with Gemini. I think, you know, that's one of those things that, like, when you have kids, you know when you have kids and you can't actually wash your hair for 1 to 2 weeks, right? And you have to learn to like regulate the oil in your scalp by force. So I actually thought before I had my son, that I would allow that process to just start naturally occurring of, you know, me not being able to have time to look after myself, so that when it came time to, I wouldn't have to worry about my hair after having birth always being fucking greasy because I never had time to wash it, right? All right, Leo dealing with Gemini. What's going on here for Leo's dealing with Gemini? Six of Swords, all right? So, all of that. You could be moving away from, or you could have been guided to move away from a Gemini energy. All right, got the Six of Cups in reverse on the bottom there. Eight of Cups just wanted to fly out there. All right, so definitely walking away from something. Okay, moving on to something calmer. What do we got going on here for Leo dealing with Gemini? Yeah, the Tower. All right, something blew up here. Kaboom! Right, shit's fucking blown up. Guys, also, if you're in here, please double tap the screen, hit that like button, or kindly get out. You know what I mean? Kindly get out. We don't do non-reciprocal here, so, you know, if you guys expect reciprocal energy in your day-to-day life, so do I. All right, so I would just appreciate that. Anyway, how's Gemini feeling about Leo? Washing hair during the work week. Is that, you save it for Saturday nights, do you, Amber? So you can use that like excuse. I can't, I'm washing my hair. So that's it. Who cares when you're at work, right? Well, it depends on what you do for work, right? How does Gemini feel about Leo? How's Gemini feeling about Leo? Oh, Gemini's feeling a bit here. What we got here? Oh. Gemini could be feeling like, man, can I get one more, please, Spirit? Queen of Wands in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse is how they feel about you. Give me one more, Spirit. I've seen the Nine of Wands there at the bottom there. I don't know. I'm going to say, this is what I'm picking up. Yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's got a lot of bad things to say about you. This person has a lot bad to say about you, actually. They think that you're insecure, you're dependent, that you might be a lot, Leo. Okay? They feel like they've seen through you, is what I'm going to say, right? Gemini feels like they've seen through you. Gemini feels like you're not very in tune, okay? I don't know what they think you're meant to be in tune with. I'm getting like whatever this energy is, right? Again, if this is somebody who if this was a masculine who grew up with a narcissistic mother, he's a woman hater, right? He's a woman hater. He's viewing you in the complete opposite element of how you actually are, Leo, is what I want to say, right? On the bottom of my deck here is the Emperor in reverse. How does Leo feel about this Gemini? Seven of Cups. Like, this person is full of it, right? Full of fucking bullshit, okay? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, this isn't somebody that has the skills to work with you, right? This person just doesn't have what it takes, okay? I want to say with that Seven of Cups, like, there's a lot of fluff talk, right? This person could possibly, potentially really fluff themselves up, okay? Six of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? This person doesn't even know what true give and take is, right? This is a person who likes to, again, fluff themselves up. Very, very narcissistic energy I'm picking up off of this energy, guys. What is, I mean, we don't even need to know a potential outcome because we've seen Leo's walked away from this, right? But you know what's funny? Like, because I keep seeing that blue fucking door, girl. I keep seeing that royal blue color, right? And it's just like, I was like so buzzed out. I'm like, I knew though to hang on to that. I knew to hang on to that and to ask somebody. I'm like, who's the blue door for? Right? It was just so funny the way things come up, right? Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be any celebrating here with you and whoever this person is, whoever this narcissistic-y, fucking really argumentative person is, right? No celebrations. Oh, right. What have I got? Time on the clock. Let's go 22. For Leo is dealing with Cancer. God, I love peppermint tea. It's my favorite. I've got 1111 here as I'm reading for Leo and Cancer, right? Number 4. Strong Cancer energy there. What's going on when it comes to Leo dealing with Cancer? God, rehearsal wants to come out again, right? What, is everyone fucking playing? Is everyone pretending? Everyone's just trying to put on a show? Could have been also a false start, okay? Damn. Leo, if you're dealing with a Cancer, I'm going to say somebody maybe isn't quite ready, all right? With rehearsal and ready coming out together, I'm just feeling like maybe this person isn't ready. Now, this could be you also, Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But that's what I'm getting, is that somebody here isn't quite ready, all right? How does Cancer feel about Leo? Don't pick on Cancer, right? You leave the little Cancerians alone. Jamie, you feeling triggered, girl? Or what? How does Cancer feel about... Look at that, Cancer. Look at you just pop out, right? Look at you. How does Cancer feel about Leo, right, is what I asked. So, I don't know, Cancer, you could be looking at Leo like Leo's the Cancerian, right? How does Leo view Cancer? Oh, this could get tricky. Oh, Leo, Cancer, don't be getting into no tricky situations, all right? That's all I'm going to say to you guys. Don't be getting into no tricky shit, all right? I just had to knock that out again, right? Because I don't know what the fuck that was. Some tricky-ish. How does Leo feel about Cancer? Show me how Leo feels about Cancer, please, Spirit. Like, take it. 4 of Wands, right? Damn, Leo, Cancer. Shit. So, I don't know. Leo could be feeling like Cancer is a good person to create that loving home environment with, right? Man, Cancer, you're all over this reading, right? Look at your Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands. So, I just think when I think of the 4 of Wands, I know it's a fire element, right? But when I think about that card, and we're talking about home, family, community, right? I always think about the number 4 Cancer energy, right? So I always associate the number 4 always back to Cancer. I know it's Wands, right? I'm not spastic. Thank you. How does this situation, or how's this situation going to unfold? 5 of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know whether maybe people have taken some sort of break in something. Okay, but this could be the return of something as well, the return of somebody. So I don't know, Leo, you could have been dealing with a Cancer from your past maybe that's returning. All right, that's a return. What action does Cancer plan on taking when it comes to Leo? What action does Cancer plan on taking when it comes to Leo? Eight of Pentacles, they want to work at it. They want to put the effort in. They want to put some work into it. Okay. What's the potential outcome here for Leo and Cancer? King of Swords, all right? So, yeah, somebody could be making a decisive, right? Making some sort of decision to move forward. I'm going to say with strength, right? The King of Swords is also, you know, we could be talking about, with that King of Swords, you know, we're usually talking as well about somebody of high authority. We could also be talking about something that leads to eventually a marriage, okay? What else do we need to see here for the outcome for Leo and Cancer? Five of Pentacles is in the reverse on the floor here. So, yeah, again, with that Five of Cups in the reverse, I don't know. Somebody could be coming back. Again, remember when I said at the beginning, somebody maybe isn't ready yet, okay? There could be somebody that's not quite ready yet. Getting ready to go. Interesting, hey? Interesting. All right, I'm going to shuffle out this deck again. I'm going to go Leo on Leo. Leo on Leo. What are you, all over yourself, Leo? Leo on Leo. That's going to be hard to tell you which side of the Leo is which, right? Don't get confused now, guys. Do not get confused between which Leo is which right now, okay? We'll call them Leo 1 and Leo 2, right? Because how does Leo feel about Leo, right? We could be talking about ourselves. This could get crazy. This could get crazy. All right. Show me for my Leos dealing with another Leo. What's the situation? What's the situation here for Leos dealing with Leos? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody could be dropping some sort of burdens. Why, though? Why is that coming out? This could also be Page of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Give me more, Spirit. Give me more. So you've got at least 10 around you in your life right now. What, right now, Jason? Could be a sign, mate. Could be a sign. Don't know. Give me more about the situation with Leo, dealing with Leo. That Page of Cups is in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to take the cup here. Yeah, look at that. Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know what's going on here, Leo versus Leo, but somebody don't want it. Somebody don't want it. Somebody does not fucking want it. Okay. Ace of Cups on the bottom here. Somebody wants to remain single. All right. Leo maybe wants to remain single. Which Leo that is, I'm not exactly sure. It could be you, Leo, or it could be the other Leo, right? How does Leo feel about Leo? It's the strangest question to fucking ask right now, but how does my Leos from I don't know how to ask this question. How does my Leo see it, right? How does my Leo feel about Leo, right? So if you're a my side Leo, how do you feel about this person? Because you're not feeling, yeah, Four of Wands is in the reverse here. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling this person. Somebody's not feeling something. Yeah, how does Leo see themselves? Probably in a higher light than most other people do, right? That could be a little that could be a little bit egotistical to fucking talk about here, but how does Leo feel about Leo? Seven of Swords in the reverse, baby. That's how Leo feels about Leo, right? Leo feels good about themselves, but I'm getting that somebody don't want this, okay? And that's clear. That's really clear. There's no point in even pulling an outcome because it's clear somebody doesn't want somebody. So there's going to be no outcome, right? This is where I go like, there's going to be no outcome if somebody doesn't want somebody, right? That's the outcome. Not wanting somebody. Well, yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. Leo sees themselves as being, you know, even maybe speaking the truth, right, to this person. You don't want it, Leo. You don't want it, okay? In the bottom here, as I was about to ask what is going to be the outcome. I just looked at the bottom, the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this isn't moving forward, right? Leo doesn't want to move. Leo doesn't really want to move forward with Leo, right? So if you've been connected to a Leo, you don't want to move forward, or one doesn't. Somebody doesn't, right? Work out which Leo it is, right? I don't know. It's confusing me. It's confusing me. Poor Jason, right? Like, Jason's being swooned by the ladies right now. He loves it. He does. He loves it. Right? Again, split the deck. Look at that. 8 of Wands is still there, right? Somebody doesn't want to communicate. They don't want to talk, right? Leo don't want to talk to Leo, right? Especially if it was in a romantic sense, right? Leo does not want to talk to Leo, right? Leo don't care about Leo. Sorry. We care about our homies, Leo, but not whoever that was on a romantic level. We do. We love you, Jason. We do. We do love you. Don't tell Ralph that I say it so much more to you than I do to him, though, right? He might get jealous. No. I tell Ralph I love him all the time. He's just not here as much to hear it, right? He's not here as much to hear it. But, you know, he holds it down as well. He holds it down for the ladies in here, doesn't he? He does. All right, Leo, let's move on to Virgo. Should we or shouldn't we? No, I feel like somebody's moving on from Virgo energy. Okay, Leo could be moving on from Virgo energy. Fuck yeah, independent Leo, baby. That's it, right? Independent Leo. Creative, independent Leo. Lee knows what's up. All right, what have we got going on here for Leo dealing with Virgo in the recent past? Show me the recent past. Oh, flipped over. Page of Wands. Okay, so I don't know, there could have been some sort of communication, all right? Some sort of spark that happened here between you and a Virgo. Okay. How does Virgo feel about Leo? Oh, 3 of Cups in the reverse and the Tower. So, I don't know. Something could have happened. Maybe there could have been a third-party situation that happened which ripped this connection apart. They're feeling like times aren't good, okay? This person could feel like their world's caving in as well, okay? Shit's just ain't going right for this person, okay? They could have also been, I'm going to say as well, a Virgo could have also been put in a third-party situation. Wait, Jason, is Bob a real person? Or are you just making up friends now? How does Leo feel about Virgo? You guys, you know, I can't take shit seriously when you guys are in here, right? Acting like clowns. Always got the soul tribe in the background, right? Acting like clowns. So for those of you that, you know, haven't seen the chat or whatever, and you watch this later and you think, why is this woman just such a cuckoo bitch? It's my mods, right? It's their fault. It's my mods and my members. It's their fault I'm like this. No, he's real. No, Bob, it's fine. I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning Jason, okay? Well, now you're changing his name. So now I don't believe you, right? You're like the boy who cried wolf, Jason, right? I can't believe that shit now. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is how you feel about Virgo, Leo. Damn. You could see Virgo as being maybe unsuccessful at something or insecure, right? Damn. Leo, that's a bit harsh, right? It's a bit harsh. Oh, just tell him I'm always rambling some shit, Jason. What moves, if any, does Virgo plan to take towards Leo, if any? If any. Page of Cups is in the reverse, right? Yeah, someone's a sad panda, right? Bob the Builder. What's the potential? Yeah, this person, there's no balance here, right? Something's out of balance here. Whatever this was out of balance, okay? Somebody here's definitely missed an opportunity, all right? I don't feel like it's you, Leo. I don't feel like you're the person who's missed the opportunity. I feel like it's Virgo who's missed an opportunity with Leo, okay? This person could be watching you too, Leo, right? They could be watching you succeed at something, okay? Have some sort of success with something. This person, I'm going to say this person isn't moving forward, right? They've not moved forward. The Chariot's in reverse for this person, right? But this person's watching you get it, right? They're watching you go after something, okay? But there's no movement for this person. This person's still stuck where they were, right? With a missed opportunity here. He can't fix anything? He's not a good bloody builder then, is he? If you can't fix shit, you know, probably get out of the building game. Let's move on to Libra. Oh, what's the... Is he at least good at his day job? Or is he, you know, because if he's a, you know, or are we just playing games here? Is he actually any good at his job? Like, shit's not going to fall apart out there? You know, there's people's lives at stake. Yeah, he's all right. While you just sit next to me, yeah, he's all right. Sounds like you're a good mate to this one, Jason. Sounds like you guys are good together. No. Very, very supportive energy is what I'm picking up on you two. No. Oh, you guys are funny. All right. Leo dealing with Libra. Show me the recent past with Leo dealing with... Oh, wants to flip straight away. Look at that, the Empress. Recent past, right? Something fertile. I don't know. Someone get pregnant to a Libra? Did somebody impregnate a Libra? No, it can't be cheating, Amber. Jason's straight, right? Jason's a straight man. He likes women, so... You guys are fucking distracting me. Stop. What's going on here? How does Libra feel about Leo? Three of Wands. Man, I see growth with you. Look at that. Yeah, you're definitely growing something here with Libra. Okay. So there could be some sort of growth happening here between you and a Libra, Leo. Well, you better be, Jason, because that shit will come back to bite you in the ass otherwise, right? Damn, Leo, Libra, man. What you guys got going on here, right? Ten of Pentacles is here. I mean, I'm going to have to time you guys out of my chat in a minute. Distractions, right? Distractions. How does Libra feel about Leo? I think pretty damn good, right? Pretty damn good. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. That's how Libra feels about you, right? That they're safe, secure, stable, right? There's a lot of good shit going on out here, man. Like, I don't think you could get anything better than that coming out, right? Between Leo and Libra. The Empress, the Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. What more good shit do you need here out of me, people? High Priestess, right? Someone's definitely using their intuition here. Look at that. Split the deck, Nine of Cups, man. All good in the hood over here, right? Leo and Libra. Shit's going good, right? So you shouldn't even be here. Now, this could also be future energy for coming up, Leo, right? So if Leo's dealing with a Libra, all right, that's what you're going to be dealing with. That's the energy that you've got coming in, right? Some sort of... This is phenomenal, right? This is phenomenal. This is like, you couldn't ask for anything better than that combination of energy, right? Every Leo is praying for Libra now. Three of Cups, celebrations. Let's move on, right? I don't need to read any more for that. There's nothing interesting there. It's all good. Leo, Libra, you go enjoy your happy fucking lives off of tarot, please. You know? Go enjoy your happy relationship. Leo dealing with Scorpio? Probably unlikely. Did I say that? I did. I actually did. Oh, damn it. Spirit's like, put it down. Put that deck down. Okay, why? Because there's no way, shape, or form that a Leo and a Scorpio... There's just no way. There's just no way in hell Leo and Scorpio could just mesh together like that, right? I find it highly unlikely. Define, I gotta say though, Lee, define what a pothead is, right? Define a pothead. Because up until about a few days ago, right? Like I'm scripted for cannabis, and I'm still fucking productive, on the ball, right? Ambitious. So I don't feel like we can categorize everybody as being a certain way because they do a particular thing, all right? But yes, the general consensus is people that generally tend to over abuse cannabis can be a little bit on the lazy side. Oh, don't do that. Some, though, I find some people, it just doesn't work with them, right? Some people, it's an excuse for them to, it's like an excuse for them to just be fucking lazy, right? To numb themselves, and so that they don't have to get up and, oh, look at that, right? Scorpio's reminiscing. Scorpio's reminiscing, okay? Scorpio is feeling like either you're being petty or envious, right? Or this Scorpio is envious of you. This person could also be stalking you online, all right? Scorpio could also be in the closet, all right? What have we got going on for Leo dealing with Scorpio? Leo's like, I'm not dealing with Scorpio. Yeah, some sort of time's run out here, okay? There's time's run out here on something when it comes to Leo dealing with Scorpio. Let's go over here. Yeah, someone's in their head. Someone's in their head, Leo. Oh my God, this. Oh. Exactly, for whatever they need it for, and sometimes the needs don't align for good reasons, or aren't a good thing, right? How does Scorpio feel about Leo? Oh gosh. Leo, they feel like whatever you've done, whatever, I've got the Death card and the Six of Wands. So Scorpio feels like you've transformed, you've had some sort of rebirth, you've had some sort of successful rebirth, okay? This person could be seeing you in the public eye. This person could be seeing you just have some sort of achievements here, right? They see you as somebody who's successful, all right? Since you've gone through some sort of death and rebirth, okay? So that's how they're seeing you or feeling about you, all right? That you're successfully transforming something, okay? How does Leo feel about Scorpio? Oh, Leo, you've got... Leo, you feel like you gave so much love to this person only for this person to ignore you and hold back, okay? That's how you feel. We've got the Queen of Cups here with the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. You feel like you gave so much love to this person, and it's like they breadcrumbed you, right? They ignored your emotions, okay? They could have also been a bit stingy, okay? But this left you feeling, you feel unemotionally fulfilled, right? When you think about this person, all right? You feel very melancholy when you think about this person. This person doesn't make you feel the way that you in this connection, all right? With them reminiscing and searching, Spirit, what action, if any, does Scorpio plan on taking when it comes to Leo? Yeah, Eight of Cups. They're going to walk away, okay? They're going to walk away. Emperor in the reverse, all right? So somebody's going to walk away to find some sort of balance after this breakup, all right? Well, that's what you need to know with you and Scorpio. Where's my... I'm looking for the mouse on my table and I couldn't even find it just then. There's so much shit on this table right now. All right. Leo and Sag. Leo and Sag. Leo. Leo, you could be butting heads with a Sag right now, okay? There could be some combative energy here as well. What I want? I want these ones. I want these ones. I want those ones. Where are you guys seeing 444? What you tripping on? Where? I know, different time zones. Different time zones. Or are we talking about the flames, right? Again, I should stop watching what you guys are typing over there, right? You just bloody distract. The time, yeah. Is that what time it is over there? Gosh, still early over in your side of the world, right? Still very early. All right, Leo dealing with Sag. Show me what's happening here with Leo dealing with Sag. Recent past, please. Thank you. 6 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom here, right? So something was unsuccessful and you left that shit out in the cold, right? You could have left Sag out in the cold, vice versa, but something here wasn't a success, okay? It didn't work out. Shit just didn't work out. How does Sag feel about Leo? How does Sag feel about Leo? The Lovers in reverse, okay? Getting a different perspective maybe on why this didn't work, all right? Why there was disharmony here, okay? So somebody could be seeing now your side of the story, maybe even Leo. All right, show me how does Leo feel about Sag? How does Leo feel about Sag? Oh my God, it's almost like almost like a 12-hour difference for you guys. Because I'm like about 14 hours. I'm like a 14-hour difference from you, Lee. Roughly about, yeah. I still don't understand what these crowns are even about. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, we need more things flashing on our screens and to distract us from, you know. How does Leo feel about Sag? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom here as well, with the 6 of Swords. So you could be seeing this person as being financially insecure, unstable. There wasn't equal balance in this connection, all right? And so whatever you did, you left it behind. You could have been overgiven to this person too, Leo, with that Queen of Cups in the reverse there. I was about to say any movement between, man, that's too many. Why'd you just throw the whole pile at me? Throw the whole pile at me. Pick that back up. Is there any movement between Leo and Sag that I'm picking up on? Any movement here? I don't feel like it. I feel like Leo's closed the door on whatever that is. If you haven't already, you're about to. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse on the bottom here. Yeah, this just isn't going to work, right? Leo, you just know this isn't going to work between you and Sag, all right? So whether that's someone you're dealing with presently or from the past, okay, there's issues here, all right? Ace of Swords is in the reverse here. There's some sort of hidden truth, okay? Something that's hidden, something this person could be hiding from you as well, all right? Doesn't look like a good energy to go towards. Why are we talking about dinner now? How the hell did you guys go from that to dinner? Talking about dinner. I had one fried egg for dinner. Just one fried egg. No, I just needed to quickly eat before I had to take my tablet, and yeah, so I was just like, quickly just get an egg in, bit of protein, all right? Trying to stick more to proteins and fats at the moment instead of carbs, all right? Trying to cut back on my carbs and my sugar and all that jazz again. After I got a little bit out of control with that. All right, Leo dealing with Cappy. I don't know why every time I say Cappy, I think about Mario Brothers Cappy, right? Like Super Mario Brothers Cappy, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. If you don't worry. It's literally a cap. A cap. Oh, Jamie, you want to come over here and cook me some dinner too? Because that sounds really good, that lemon and herb chicken. Damn. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, ugh. Alright, what's going on here when it comes to Leo dealing with Capricorn? Show me the recent past. Oh, you've got Queen of Wands has come out in the reverse. So, I don't know, somebody could have been a little bit of a... I don't want to say hoochie mama. It could have been a fucking man whore, right? But that's Queen of Wands. Somebody could be a little bit overly passionate, maybe. Show me more between Leo and Cappy, recent past. Oh, yeah. Someone's been left disappointed here and stressed out, right? Because somebody didn't maintain some sort of boundary line that they should have had, right? Somebody was supposed to keep their boundaries up, okay? But look at that. We've got the Queen of Wands with that Seven of Wands in the reverse, all right? This is somebody that doesn't have boundaries, right? This is somebody that allows anything to kind of flow in and out of their life. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. This has been a very regretful, stressful situation that, Leo, you've been dealing with when it comes to Capricorn. How does Capricorn feel about Leo? How does Capricorn feel about Leo? Spirit, how does Capricorn feel about Leo? They feel... Oh, God. They feel like, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, I don't know, they could have felt like maybe you were causing some sort of delay for them, okay? They could feel like you were causing, I've got the Ten of Wands here as well, right? This person could feel like you were trying to cause them some sort of burdens, right? Some sort of delays, okay? But Leo, you've been, I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You've been working on fulfilling yourself emotionally, right? There's nothing, Leo doesn't have anything to hide here, whoever I'm talking about. When you're dealing, if you've been dealing with a Cappy, the Leo that I'm talking about has nothing to hide here, okay? Leo's not trying to put, this person thinks that you're trying to burden them in some way, shape or form, right? That's how they feel about you right now. Like you're trying to create some sort of delay for them. And I'm going to say it's quite the opposite, right? It's quite the opposite. How does Leo feel about Cappy? Pretty crappy. Leo feels pretty crappy about Cappy, right? How does Leo feel about Cappy in this situation? How does Leo feel about Cappy? Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person fucking does your head in, right? This person stresses you out, right? You don't, I'm going to say this person doesn't make you feel, calm, cool, collected. This person doesn't, it's like if you had insecurities, this person would almost try to highlight those and play on that, right? This person almost likes when you're in your head, Leo, right? They like when you're in your head. But again, this person thinks that you're trying to cause them, they feel like you're trying to cause them some sort of problems. Person could be a little bit delirious, right? Can't look at that. Nine of Swords doesn't even want to leave here, man. Like, just somebody feels like you're trying to stress them out, right? Well, you're causing them stress. You stress them out, Leo, right? You stress Cappy out, Leo. Eight of Cups, right? Somebody walked away. I feel like somebody walked away and found their happiness, right? Four of Wands in reverse there as I split that deck too. So yeah, it's definitely was some sort of there's some sort of disharmony here, some sort of breakup maybe of a family even. Okay. Anything that we should know, right? God. Spirit's like, be careful when you ask those questions, Carrie. I know, right? What's the potential outcome here though for, yeah, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, there's nothing, there's no truths that this person's going to bring to you, okay? There's lies here. There's nothing that's going to move forward here, all right? So, but I think you know that, Leo, right? You're well aware of the fact that this energy that you've been dealing with, look at that as well. Somebody here as well is jealous, okay? There's somebody in, because you're independent, right? That's why they're jealous of you, because of your independence, okay? Yeah, somebody's going to have to eat themselves a piece of humble pie, right? And humble pie. You two need to shut up now. You two need to shut up. You like disobedient children tonight. I'm telling you, I'm going to put you both in a fucking timeout today. Call me mama. I even said to my kids, I'm like, don't call me mum. I said, call me mama, right? Like, I'm Greek, right? I don't like to be called just mum. Oh, shit. Oh, funny. All right, we're gonna move on to... This is the worst Leo versus all 12 signs of reading I'm putting out because of you two, right? Friggin', I'm going to turn the chat off next time. Just time you guys out from the beginning. watch on the next live. You guys won't be able to say shit right now. I'm joking. I love you guys. If people don't like the vibes, don't like the tribe, don't want to get involved in it, they don't have to, right? They don't have to. Again, I wasn't here to be everyone's cup of tea or to be everyone's reader or for everyone to follow my shit, right? I like my selective few people, you know? I like our little tight-knit soul family up in here. I do. I love you guys. All right, let's get it for Leo dealing with Aquarius. Again, highly unlikely. Why do I keep saying shit like that, right? I don't question it, though. It just flies out my mouth. I don't question spirit, right? But highly unlikely, whatever that is. Oh, God. I've seen the Fool and the Star. God, does somebody want something new with you? Leo dealing with Aquarius. Again, highly unlikely, right? A very awkward pair, I assume. Not that it's always good to be with people who are quite like you, but it's just polar opposites, that's all. Polar opposites. Leo, I'm dealing with an Aquarius. Leo, you feel like someone is the exact opposite of who they told you they were or who they pretended to be. There's something about that, okay? There's something about somebody pretending to be something they're not or somebody that they're not here. What do we got going on here for Leo's dealing with Aquarius? Two of Wands, Chariot in reverse. So there's no movement here, right? So somebody's not choosing to go down. I'm going to say somebody's not making a decision, to move forward in any direction here. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody could have maybe 333. Somebody here could have maybe claimed that they were a lot more maybe ambitious, driven or something like that. But somebody doesn't make moves or doesn't make a decision and then make an actual... So I'm gonna blah blah blah. Speak English, woman. So I'm gonna say somebody here, right, has options and then or just makes decisions and then doesn't action things, right? So again, I'm getting this energy, Leo, that you're dealing with an Aquarius that has like maybe said that they're one way that they're not. Okay, so this person could say that again, like I said, they're very driven, you know, that they see opportunity and they take decisive action, but there's like something's not moving forward here, right? Somebody hasn't made some sort of progress on some sort of plans. So I don't know if somebody's all talk and maybe no action, right? How does Leo feel about Aquarius? Oh no, I asked that first. I'm like, oh, does Leo even care? Wow. Leo, whoever you are, you don't even care how this Aquarius feels about you. You don't even care. You actually don't even care how this person feels about you. But I'm going to go back and ask that question, right? Because, damn, Leo, you're like, I don't care what Aquarius thinks about me. How does Aquarius feel about Leo? they could be feeling trapped in this connection, okay? Or like they're stuck in something. Aquarius could feel like they're stuck in something, right? When it comes to maybe a family situation. Okay, so I don't know, maybe Aquarius is supposed to be choosing to go down some sort of path with you, but there's no forward movement here because they could be stuck with some sort of family obligations here, all right? Aquarius could be dealing with some sort of family obligations. How does Leo feel about Aquarius? The lovers is in reverse on the bottom here. You're like, I'm good. I'm good. How does Leo feel about Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So you feel like this person's insecure, maybe lacks planning, doesn't know how to grow things, okay? Doesn't put in the effort. And we're seeing that obviously as well with that Chariot in reverse. This is somebody who's not moving forward with some sort of plan here because they're stuck in something else, okay? What's the potential outcome for this situation for my Leos dealing with Aquarius? Potential outcome, Spirit. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is going to be a situation where you'll end up having to overgive to this situation. All right. So I'm not seeing that's going to be something that you're going to move forward with. Yeah, there's something that's happening in the background here with this person as well, not making some sort of some other situation here with that Eight of Swords and that Four of Wands. So you feel like there's some sort of betrayal happening here, right? You could feel like, again, as well, like you overgave to this person, Leo, all right? So Leo's like, ain't gonna happen, okay? Ain't gonna happen. That's because of somebody's decisions and their deceptions and the fact that they haven't made the choice to move from wherever they're at, right? Because, again, they're not a Leo. 103. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to go back and timestamp this because I got somewhere to be. I've got to go out soon. I'm going out a little bit, so. All right, Leo dealing with Pisces. We've been on for just over an hour, Lucky. Just over an hour. Just over an hour. I will have time. I will have time to go back and timestamp this as well. Not that those of you who have been in here and heard it all care, but like, you know, for the ungrateful people who aren't even going to double tap my screen when they hear that bit, right? We'll do it for them. I'm in a sarcastic mood right now. All right. For my Leos dealing with it. Man, it's full power, right? Something's got full power. Somebody's got full power here. Interesting. Show me the recent past, Spirit, between Leo and Pisces. Tower in reverse. Somebody's avoiding change here, okay? Something's out of balance here too between you and Pisces. Temperance is in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be juggling, all right? I know I want to say Leo, the power's in your hands. How does Pisces feel about Leo? Pisces feels like you're being deceptive, okay? Now, Leo, this could be you. You could be the one, this could be this other person holds the power or something. I don't know, right? It's I was channeling that. Somebody holds the power, but they could feel like you're deceptive, right? That you're hiding something, that you're being sneaky. Interesting. How does Leo feel about Pisces? How does Leo feel about Pisces? Three of Swords in the reverse. If there was any kind of heartbreak, any kind of problems, all right, you've let that go. You're letting that go. Again, somebody's got some sort of fear of change here because the Death is in reverse here on the bottom. So I don't know if somebody's resisting something, resisting some sort of change here as well. Juggling multiple options deceptively though, right? Again, I feel like somebody maybe could have been sneaky, right? Somebody could have been doing some sneaky shit, juggling you, okay? But you're no longer heartbroken over whatever this is. What action, if any, does Pisces want to take towards Leo? Take it. The Devil. King of Swords. So this person wants to maybe rush in and have you be dependent on them. Okay. So this person could come in as well. Also trying to play on any if you've got an impulsive nature, Leo, right? Any toxicities or impulsive behaviors, right? This person could be coming into, I don't know, get you ungrounded some way when it comes to, I'm going to say, maybe a way that you used to be, right? This person feels like you would accept some sort of love offer from them. Man, this person's tripping. This person thinks that with the Devil, King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, this person thinks that they can play on, if you've got toxicity, this person thinks they can play you on that, right? They're hoping that, yeah, look at that, High Priestess in the reverse, the Hanged One in reverse, right? They're hoping that you can't see the truth about what this is, right? This person is toxic. Why do they want to come back in, though? Why does this person want to come back in like that? Why would this person want to play on, because you've walked away, 8 of Cups there as I split that. Why do they want to, but why? I'm not feeling like this person has love for you, right? It could just be about control. This could be about control. Yeah, someone's being foolish here, right? Look at that. This is not a good intention that this person has, Leo. Okay, this is not a good intention this person has. What's the potential outcome here for Leo? The Empress in reverse, right? This person's going to come in and fuck. This person wants to come in and fuck you up, right? This person wants to come in and fuck your world up. Okay, they want you to be foolish, right? Enough to take them back, right? So that they can, I'm going to say, maybe even destroy something that you've created, something that you've birthed, right? Through playing on some sort of toxicities or some sort of past negative emotions or something like that, right? Something that you've healed from, though, because we saw that 3 of Swords is in the reverse. So you've healed from whatever this is, whoever this is, maybe even past traumas, right? But somebody wants to come back in and try and play on that, all right? Anyway, Leo, that's what I got for you, right? Just a whole bunch of bullshit energies, right? A whole bunch of nonsense as usual, right? Because again, we don't usually come to we don't come to tarot when things are generally quite good, right? We see more negativity come out of this shit than we see positivity. But I'll try and upload. I've got time. I've got about 20 minutes. I'll timestamp it after I finish my cup of tea. Tomorrow I'm going to probably only do a members live tomorrow. So I'll set that now actually for the members for you guys so that that's there. And I'll probably do a second. I'm going to try doing a second members tomorrow night as well to see whether that's better for the other side of the world as well. Especially like for Lisa, for instance. Like it's probably the most awkward times that I read for certain people, especially for my members. So I'm going to be doing, on the days that I do them, I'm going to hopefully do 2 each of those days. So then that way I can get you guys on either one of those time slots. But I love you guys. Yeah. Anything you need to know, like I said, description box. That's it. That's it. I've got nothing more. I'm exhausted from you guys today. Really, no. I love you guys, Leo. I love you. Take care. I will see you members tomorrow. If you'd like to join membership, guys, I highly recommend it. It's very, very little for twice a week personal reads, right? So you get personal readings in there twice a week. That's a lot of value for money for the price that you pay monthly. You're certainly not going to get that anywhere else. But yeah, I'm going to probably do less and less. Over time, I'm going to probably do less and less open streams and keep just doing members ones, all right? Because you guys know why. I love you, beautifuls. Take care. Have a great day over in the States. For you guys, my side of the world, have a good night. And be smart, Leo. Be smart. Bye.